Hey there, dilly dillies. We're about to change we'll drain and fill the transmission fluid on my 1992 Mazda Miata with the stick shift. And I just want you to know that if you don't have 4 jack stands, if you only have 2, put 2 in the back, get your front wheels up over the curb, and make sure you chalk them with a nice piece of wood. I mean, this is definitely a 4 out of 5 on the sketchy scale, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're a garage mechanic, or, well, my garage is full, so if you're just a mechanic at home in your front of your house or in your driveway, just do what you gotta do, and I'll try to be under here for as little time as possible. But of course, my transmission is nice and gunky under here. Dang it, when you accidentally press the finish record button. Alright, so it's pretty gunky, so I'm gonna clean it up with some brake clean and wipe all that off and see if my 23 or 24 millimeter sockets that I brought out fit the drain plug. But before I pull the drain plug, I'm gonna pull the fill plug, and I'll get back to you guys in a bit. All right, Miata boys, now that I got the bottom of the transmission sprayed with some nice brake clean and wiped off, I'll put on my gloves now. And I have also sprayed down the drain plug and around the fill plug with some nice BGN force to let that soak into the threads. So when we break those loose, I don't strip them, and I don't just mess them up, because this 26-year-old car needs to be handled a little delicately. So I deduced that my drain plug is a 24 millimeter. It's a 12 point instead of a 6 point. I wish I had a 6 point, but you know how it goes. So hopefully that'll work with my 1/2-inch breaker bar right here. And then I got my little 6-inch adjustable, which I will take the fill plug off first. That is what I've heard. That's what I've watched in my research on YouTube when working on the drain and fill procedure for these Miatas. So we'll get that done and then move on to the next step. And I've driven the Miata around the neighborhood a little bit, if you saw my last video, but the shifting is just oof. It's stiff, it's grindy a little. Well, not like grindy, but it's just stiff. I want it to be buttery smooth when I'm banging gears trying to get up to the speed limit in this little slow boy. So we got some fluid coming out of the fill plug, and upon initial inspection, just dripping off the bottom of the transmission, looks pretty golden. But as it collects more, it's pretty dark. And when I look down in here, probably can't see that too well, but it's I can definitely see some metally bits, some metally specks all throughout the fluid that's draining down through here. So definitely time to swap out the fluid in this. I don't know the last time I swapped out. I know the previous owner, his brother was a mechanic, had his own shop, and they said they did a lot of work to this Miata in the shop, so I trust that. I mean, they took good care of it for sure. I think it was in their family for the life of the car before they sold it to me, and this thing has like 182,000 miles, 186,000 miles, so, and I drove it around for the past year without any real issues until the diff went out on me, so it's pretty sweet. Alright, it's about to get very juicy in here, and the mess is unavoidable on your glove, but ooh, a little tight there near the end. I'll have to check out the threads on this bolt soon, my friend. And I think this bolt has a little magnet on it with the metally shaving sticking to it, so we'll check that out too. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, hello there. I see a few metal shavings. That's a nice thought. I mean, it's probably not just Mazda that has this smart little thing going, but ooh yeah, there's some metally metals. Whoa, wind is picking up. Yeah, on a windy day. Careful there. Oh wow, it's filling up there. It's the hole in this drain pan to go down into the into the drain pan is pretty small. There's only like 3 small holes. Oh my gosh, this fluid's going everywhere. It's having a party. Let me get away from it before I get it in my eyes and become oil man. Hey again there, dilly dillies. So this is Equitorque, and I did not know about this. It is suitable for use in OEM limited slip differential applications, blah blah blah. It is for basically gears, and the guy at the Browns Mazda in Fairfax, Virginia was telling me to put some of this in first before I put in the Mazda transmission fluid for manual transmissions. And I heard about Redline MT90 GL4 brand of, fluid, and how it's, you gotta use GL4, and this meets API GL5. And I was reading on the forums that it's GL4 is better for shifting and la la la. We're gonna find out. It's just a test, and we'll find out, because the parts guy at the Mazda dealership said, just use this stuff. And sometimes he said people even will use the ATF, automatic transmission fluid, because it's even has an additive and it's a little better. But what do you know, we're just going to use this stuff, and we're going to put this Equitorque in first. And he said, go get some of this. You can pick it up at Napa Auto Parts, the one nearest you, and put a little bit of that in. It's like a little frictionizer, something or other. I'm not really sure, but he said it was legit, and it'll help give your transmission and your shifting some longer life with that butteriness. So hopefully that's what it is and what it does. So per the instructions of the pump here that I got from Advanced Auto Parts, it says that the intake side must be sitting higher than the discharge side. So what we're gonna do is do exactly that. I was thinking about it, I was like, man, well, that fill plug under there is higher off in the ground, so I'm gonna have this bottle on the ground next to it, but we have so much hose that we're gonna be pumping from the hood. And oh yeah, get that way down in there. And I'm gonna set you down so I can pump properly and not spill this quart, because that would be very bad. Oh, you're going for a little tumble, aren't you? Come on. Tangled up cord, lots of fun. So it says 4 pumps to get it going. Oh yeah. Yep, the quart's going down. Thankfully, the sides of these quarts have a little clear line on the side, so you can see exactly how much fluid you've used. You just keep pumping. Oh, that's a lot of pressure there. All right, dude, seriously, I'm gonna say, woo, that's a catch. That is a catch. All right, let me turn this camera off and focus here.